Ariel. So today I want to make a very quick my thoughts video and just kind of a news video for the upcoming Lord of the Rings film Hunt for Gollum that is currently going to be directed by Andy Serkis. Obviously going to star him as Gollum, and we recently got some major news that the actors who played Gandalf and Frodo Baggins are going to actually appear in the film as well. This film is currently slated to come out in 2027, and that's currently all the information we know about this upcoming Lord of the Rings film, The Hunt for Gollum. So, kind of want to give you my quick thoughts on these casting updates and my overall thoughts on the film. So, Lord of the Rings, I think, as a franchise is very interesting, just because I think it's a bit of a lightning in a bottle. I mean, the trilogy movie, the original Lord of the Rings trilogy is amazing. It's really good. And everything after the fact has been a bit mid. I mean, the Hobbit trilogy was definitely not as good as the original trilogy. And then we had Rings of Power, which was kind of a disaster by Amazon. And now we're coming up to this movie, which is currently going to be directed by Andy Serkis. It is also going to be produced by Peter Jackson and the people who did the original trilogy. And of course, with these new casting updates, the guy who played Gandalf and Frodo are going to be in this movie. And of course, the guy who plays Gollum is going to be headlining the movie. My quick thoughts. I think I'm really excited for this movie, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath and say this film could be amazing, because it could easily be disastrous, because Rings of Power didn't really turn out too good. And The Hobbit was a bit of a mixed bag. So this movie could be bad. I'm not going to hold out my hope and be insanely excited for this movie. But I think that all the stars are kind of aligning for an actually really good movie here. I mean, you got the producer of the original trilogy here. You got a lot of the old actors coming back to reprise their roles. And Andy Serkis has directed some pretty decent movies in the past few years. And obviously he's an incredible motion capture actor. And, I mean, I think they recently delayed it to 2027, so they're definitely going to give it the time it needs to be good. So I'm actually quite excited for this movie. I don't want this movie to be like a trilogy. I don't want to hear any talk of oh, this movie could be a potential trilogy, because I don't really see that. If this, like I said, I really just hope we get a really good movie, especially since the actor who plays Gandalf, this will probably be his last time playing Gandalf on screen, just because he's so old at this point. And no offense, but I don't know, like I said, I mean, he's definitely gaining up in the years, and I mean, seeing his last performance as Gandalf will be great. So personally, I'm really excited for this movie. It's like the first Lord of the Rings type movie I've been really excited in a long time, because I wasn't really too thrilled about Rings of Power, and Hobbit was a mixed bag. So hopefully this movie turned out to be really good and really solid. It's definitely a property and a movie that I think desperately needs some new, good films, especially since I think they also released an animated movie recently, which wasn't that good. So I'm hoping that the Lord of the Rings Hunt for Gollum, I mean, it definitely seemed like this movie, they're putting some serious effort into it. They're getting the original people who are involved with the original trilogy involved. So it seems like, they're taking this thing seriously. So I don't know, I'm really excited for this movie. I'm hoping it turns out good, but I'm not holding my breath, right? So yeah, I just kind of want to give you my quick thoughts on the film, the exciting casting updates that were recently announced, and just my overall opinion. Ariel, hopefully you have a nice day. Peace.